Although the release for Doom Eternal now has been pushed back, it has not stopped them from showcasing new gameplay and new features of Doom Eternal. And it was just the other day they released a short mini gameplay clip for Doom Eternal, and it's actually something we've not seen before. Not only does it feature a brand new area, which we've only briefly seen in parts of the trailer, but we also get to see the improved HUD and a brand new weapon come into Doom Eternal, which is the Ice Bomb. This is something that surprisingly I didn't see coming, but it definitely makes sense to be here. So let's have a look at this. I think it's first worth talking about what this gun actually looks like and how it's going to play. So this is not like your shotgun, your plasma gun or your rocket launcher where you just randomly select it and you've got it equipped. It's going to be part of the Slayer's toolset. So it acts similar to how the flamethrower works, where you press a button and then of course it has like a certain charged attack. I'm guessing it's going to have a cooldown or ammo based, I don't actually know. But there's not going to be a weapon you can run around with equipped. Now the reason I think this is not a regular weapon is because it's going to be so powerful. So if this was just a regular weapon, it'd probably be so overpowered that you can just breeze through the game. Because this can actually insta-kill enemies like the Gargoyle or even Hell Knights. So Hell Knights could be insta-killed with this weapon. And it's not just one enemy at a time. It does a radius shot that can hit multiple enemies like here in one blast. Pretty much making some of these huge fights where you're going against big groups of tough enemies or small groups of tough enemies, there's going to be one hit, froze to death, and that's the fight over. So I'm guessing that the Ice Bomb is going to be very rare. I don't know if there's going to be ammo based or there's going to be some kind of mega cooldown where it takes a long time for it to actually come back, because I think that's what it should be. I don't think this is going to be a weapon where we can just spam it because that would just be too ridiculous. We know that Doom Eternal is going to be the hardest official Doom game yet, at least that's what it's shaping up to be, so they're not going to allow you to spam this weapon and insta-kill enemies like Hell Knights. I don't know, maybe this weapon could actually kill stronger than Hell Knights here. We didn't see any enemies in the gameplay that were stronger than a Hell Knight, but maybe this thing can kill Mancubi, Cacodemons or even Barons in one hit. Then that weapon would be seriously overpowered, and there's this hopefully some kind of reduction or cooldown that stops us doing that. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some kind of setback so we can't just spam this weapon. My best bet is that there's some sort of like serious cooldown, or maybe it will be ammo based, I don't know. But my opinion on the Slayer's new tool is pretty good, and it actually makes me wonder what kind of other new gameplay elements are going to be thrown in. Maybe this is going to play similar roles to like an RPG or something where we have just different set of weapons like this. They completely could change the gameplay in many different ways. Because before we just really knew about the flamethrower one. Now we've got freeze one. I wonder what other kind of modifications that the Slayer is going to have this time. Now I can see the freeze one's definitely going to be one of my favourites. It's probably going to be, like I said, it could make it overpowered, and that is worrying. So hopefully there's comes some kind of balance put in here to stop that from happening. But it does look nice. It looks like it's going to play absolutely awesome as well. And I cannot wait to try it for myself, and I'm really interested to see what other mods they have in place as well, because now we know there's these two awesome ones, there's definitely going to be many more out there as well. Okay, there was still a couple of other cool things we got to see from this mini gameplay clip, one of them actually being the HUD. This time it's improved again. Now I'm not sure if they're just showcasing the different HUDs they actually have installed in Doom Eternal. Maybe all the gameplay HUDs that we've seen so far for Doom Eternal, we've seen 3 of them. Maybe they're all going to be in the game but optional, so you can pick which one you want. Or maybe they're still just testing the waters to see which one works the best. Because the one we saw in the original QuakeCon was pretty good. I do think they altered that a bit so they didn't showcase too much at once. But the one at QuakeCon 2019 was very noisy. I didn't mind it as much, but I bet that's the best way to describe it. It was quite noisy. A lot of things clashed with each other. This time they've gone for something I'd say in the middle of both them HUDs, and I think it works pretty well. It's not as noisy, everything seems to fit back in place. It still has most of the details that need to be on screen all there, so the player is aware of what's going on. It seems to work well for me, and I think this is probably the best HUD we've had yet. I still think people might prefer the first HUD we saw at QuakeCon 2018, but for me, I like this HUD a lot. I think it's pretty good. The other thing worth mentioning from this gameplay clip is the actual area itself. Okay, so we have briefly seen this level before in one of the story campaigns, but we've not actually seen any gameplay for it. Most of the gameplay we've seen is from the Earth level or the Mars core level. That's it. I don't think we've seen any other gameplay anywhere else apart from the story trailers. So it was good for them to showcase a little bit of gameplay from a level that we've not really seen before. And although it was only a short bit of gameplay, the area did look really good and very unique to what we've seen so far, not only in Doom Eternal but in any Doom games. Now we get to see a bit more of the environment of this world. We can actually see this place has life growing, there's trees, there's grass, and there's this weird, obviously we've got a statue in the background of like the Sentinel, but we have this weird gate thing there, which I'm guessing is like some kind of gate between dimensions, so that's maybe where we come after we go in the Mars core level. I don't know, because it was a very similar gate there as well, or it could be somewhere completely different. I think this is the same sort of world that we was actually heading to when we went to Mars core, so maybe this is actually the next level in the story campaign. After we go to the Mars core, go through that teleport or fight the cyber demon, this is where we end up, because that gate looks very similar to me. And awesome stuff. I really do like this area a lot. We obviously didn't get to see much because I think the gameplay only went on for about 8 seconds. It was just 2 mini clips showing off the ice bomb, but I tried to take full advantage of this and actually look around the area a bit better. So yeah, we got to see some pretty cool new stuff. We got to see a new mod for the Slayer, we got to see a better improved HUD and a bit better of this new environment. And one thing worth mentioning is there was actually, of course, the pre-order bonus clip for Doom Eternal come out the other day as well. I didn't do a video on this, I've already talked about it, but I talked about it before the actual video come out. I didn't think it would be worth doing 2 videos on it, although there was actually some pretty cool stuff showcased in that trailer. One thing worth mentioning I've not mentioned before is the fact that the Cyber Mancubus is now confirmed to be back. He featured in that trailer very briefly in the background. So Cyber Mancubus is back. Awesome stuff. So anyway, what did you think of this new weapon? Do you like it? Do you think it's worth mentioning? Or do you think it's not really a Doom weapon? Because I'd understand that. What about the weapon's actual power itself? Do you think it's too powerful? Do you think that maybe it should be nerfed if it's going into Doom Eternal because it's going to make the game too easy? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.